Good, very early morning to everyone who is in Australia. Welcome to Living World of Darkness crossover scene. Yay, more crossover scenes, this time between vampires and demons. However, before we get to the main event, Elena's walking in the direction of the Bronx. There's something been nagging at the back of her mind, something that perhaps with her curiosity gone, she didn't quite hold so dear. But now that that's restored and the entire showdown at Mercy's gone down, there's something that she feels she needs to do, at least in hindsight. And so she wanders, her hands in pockets as per usual, scarf tight around her neck, head downcast, eyes downcast, even under the sunnies that she wears all the damn time, making herself quite small. And here she just wanders and walks, one step in front of the other, shuffle, 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 until there is a flap of winged beast above her, as it were, and Attilas walks down, sits on a lamppost nearby, and just in that endearing psycho owl way that he does, says, "You're being followed," and nods his head and flies off. Rolls were done pre-scene. Anyway, Elena will turn, not seeing anyone initially. She'll go towards the direction that Attila mentioned. In her pockets, her hands will pop claws, being ready for anything because it's been one of those months. But instead, she will find a little feral gangrel following her with a cheeky glint in the eye and a big smile on her face. And Elena just has this expression of, "What are you doing?
I wanted to
Come,
see
come
you.
out. I can see you." That
And
claws go away. I'm. You can't be here. Why are you out? Why has Victor let you out?
oh, he said that I can roam around and that I can meet people. And I wanted to be around you.
Remember how we talked the first time? How there's places that you do not go.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember what those places are?
Yeah. Staten Island, the Bronx, and Central Park, and um, parts of Queens. No.
Yes.
Oh,
Has Victor not shown you the list?
I don't think so. I,
Oh,
I, I, I should write everything down in my little book, and she'll take it out and she'll just kind of review it over again and write it down. She'll probably
okay.
realize later that she's written it down like 4 times already. But she writes things in it but never reads things out of it.
Shh. Just Elena will take Fern's hands by the book and actually close the book and just put the book away. Do you know where you are?
Uh-uh.
Do you know where you are?
No.
Okay. Then this is going to be useless. We're going to have to learn about where things are in the city. Which means that tomorrow, you and I are going to I should have done this months ago. I'm sorry, Fern. You and I are getting into my car, going to put some nice music on, a bit of Mozart, a bit of static music, and we're going to drive around and I'm going to show you exactly where not to go. And then I'm going to take you to an Elysium where you can go.
Am, am,
Okay?
am I in one of those no zones right now? And you'll see a look of panic on her face.
Seeing the look of panic, Elena actually grabs out and grabs your arm to stop you running off. Yes, very nearly.
I'll go that way now. No, I won't follow you anymore. I'm sorry.
Okay. Self-control. Sorry. 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 It's not going to be a frenzy, but come on. Rest of the dice load up. There's one. Nope. Nope. Elena actually just where she's grabbed your arm, she softens and then grabs you harder again, and then actually pulls you into a great big bear hug. She's quite a bit smaller than you, so it doesn't quite have the effect of somebody actually hugging you to protect you, but she'll still do that. And again, there's that inhale, the smell of your hair that taking in of the scent, and she just whispers in your ear, "I can't lose you. Please just go." be safe. You can almost smell blood on her face, like she's about to well up.
Um, Fern will feel the emotions coming off of Elena more than anything, and the tightness of the hug. A lot of signals are being thrown at her, so she will absolutely and utterly do what Elena is asking, because she knows now it's not a good thing where she's following her. So she will look down to Elena and be like, "Okay, I'll go back to I'll go back I'll go back to the city. I'll go back to the chantry. I'll stay around there. I'm sorry.
Just,
I just wanted to see you."
it's okay. I understand, and we'll talk. We'll have all the talks. I told you I have all the time for you in the world. Just you can't be here. And Elena will
Okay.
actually turn you around before she looks even more sad and soppy than she already does. Turn you around, and because I promised it to you, gives you a little backhanded spank on the ass. Off you go.
She does the little like hop when she gets spanked, but she has like this very sad, like puppy dog look on her face as she starts walking away. And she keeps looking back at Elena until she gets to a corner, and she just will turn it and retrace the steps back towards where she started because she's good like that. And she's gone.
Okay, and because concerned Gangrel is concerned, Attila will be following you. That was 3 successes there on a bit of animalism, just to make sure. Elena stands and watches and waits until Fern is gone around the corner, and then waits 10 to 15 minutes more to make sure that there's not going to be a curious head poking its head across that corner again, because she knows Fern by now. And instead, hands go back in pockets when it becomes evident that she doesn't, and she looks at her phone to the original meeting that she was going to be having, and yeah, just rereads the texts that have occurred over the last couple of hours between her and Lily, of all people, where Elena pretty much said, "I'm coming to the Bronx. You can't stop me, or you can kill me, or you can stop, or you can come with me." And Lily jovially and cheekily replying, "I suppose you could have just said please," in which case the meeting had been arranged and set up, and we're approaching said meeting place, bridge between, just approaching the Bronx. And here Elena will stand and wait.
Um, yeah, just well, the chance die. Not because they're suicide started. I have four cents of time. Oh, okay. Well, in the middle of the bridge, you can see someone standing. Um, she has a headset up on her ears, listening to music, kind of staring to the water down below. Not really paying much mind to her surroundings, and you can actually see that that she must have been standing here a pretty long time. It's been raining earlier, and her hair still seems to be a little bit wet.
Elena will approach, hands in pockets, eyes downcast again, and just hunch her shoulders a bit, realizing that she's quite late, and apologize for that straight up. "I'm sorry I'm late, Lily."
Are you? Oh, okay, sure. So you're back. What do you want?
Just want to go. Just want to go into the Bronx for a little bit, over to where that hospital is.
Why? Shit's
Well,
crazy down there. It's not a
I know
good
it's.
place to
I feel I need to pay my respects, Lily.
be. You need to pay your respect to what? Humans.
Is that wrong? That I care about them?
They're stupid enough to kill themselves.
That kind of stings, Lily.
Well, what can I say? Can't really feel that sorry. They were a pain in the ass, and now they are a dead pain in the ass. They're still a pain in the ass. Doesn't really change much.
Hmm. Elena just takes a breath in, breath out, and almost looks like she's in a way centering herself to just go and do something stupid. And then reaches a hand in. She's got like a little church candle in her pocket and a pack of matches, and just grips those tight. And she'll just look straight ahead across past you, where the Bronx officially start, and just say, "Look, I broke in the first time. I managed to speak to her. I don't know whether she heard me or not, but I promised I'd visit her again. I then made a promise to you that I wouldn't go back to the Bronx. But right now, I wonder which promise is a stronger one." And Elena will actually take steps past you towards the Bronx, as if answering her own question.
Lily kind of grabs you in the neck, pulling you back, and she's just looking at you. Look, if I wouldn't allow you to go and pay your fucking respects, I think I would be here. I would have just said no, and you would have come anyway, and we would have fought, but we would have fought at the hospital here.
We wouldn't have fought, Lily. You would have just simply snuffed out my vile existence.
I don't know. I don't know. Never underestimate no. Ever.
You seem to have enough hatred for humans. And I'm not human. And yet you seem to hate that more.
It's a hate-love relationship. It's complicated. Like Facebook.
It's complicated.
I've hated them a very long time. I hated your kind. It's not easy to just switch those things on and off.
Does time not heal all wounds, as the old saying goes? Or is some hate great?
Oh, that's funny. It's so funny. Yes, sure, yes. I've been here for a year on this lovely city. And all of a sudden, I am feeling like leaving. I understand exactly humans reach vampires. I have all respect for them, and they for me. And we all hug each other. The world is a
I can
As she
see, yeah, you
speaks, Lily just starts walking towards the front side.
Mm-hmm. And the two of them will start walking towards the edge of the bridge then. And Elena just sort of looks over to the side at the much taller, much more beautiful, much more imposing woman, and just shift her sunnies on her nose a tiny bit, a gesture that's becoming almost like a nervous tick every now and again, and just, "Can I ask you something? I mean, I already did, but
Yeah,
something more."
you're doing that a lot. Ask what?
Well, what can I say? I'm just a little question machine half the time. Do you even still care? Elena just gestures at the city, at the Bronx in front of us. All of it.
I'm looking for the answers.
You
I
fully
do know one thing.
blanked out there. I can't really understand you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
This is computer. No, it's this computer that does that. Um, she just stares at the Bronx. Like, yeah. I'm trying to find out the question myself. I do know one thing though. I care about those that I serve as tyrants.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe that life is precious?
Like this. We created a lot of things. That's Usually
But
life
there's,
sketches of those that throw it away, those that waste it, those that destroy other lives.
maybe I'm too sentimental, but even those, even those that murder and kill and waste lives, even the loss of theirs would be regrettable. At least I think so. There's still a flame that burns with the same light sometimes. Some brighter than others, but a flame nonetheless.
Lily will
Or
stop for a
maybe
moment.
hmm? Delena will stop too.
Lily will just stop for a moment and look at Elena. Wondering if you will still think the same after a few centuries.
After a few centuries, I won't be saying it, but right now I am. I've seen what time does to people. Maybe it's an effect of my kind specifically. Humans were never designed to live for lifetimes. I don't think we have the capacity for it. Not as we are.
That's you do. You do.
I
Humans will
missed that,
just forget.
sorry.
Mm. But you do. You do. Humans, they tend to forget.
Reincarnation. Is that what we're talking about now?
No, something about your kind.
Hmm.
You're different than humans, so stop calling yourself that.
You always give me so much to think about, Lily, whenever we speak. I
Maybe.
like it. And I'm thankful for you giving me your time, always. I'm sorry I had to shake you out of bed so late.
Mm, I don't sleep that often at night. Cat naps mostly.
Cat naps. You're right. I didn't need to come to the Bronx. Not for this. A light on the earth is a light on the earth. What matters is who it burns for. And I don't think that I want to go that close to all that religious fervor and fanaticism. That, unfortunately, is also something good turned evil. Just be depressing.
Whatever was good at all.
I wish I understood what you said, but your microphone is really shit today, so ask you.
Just this microphone, luckily. She just looks at points in the direction of the hospital and says, "Well, if it was any good at all."
Hmm.
No?
It was any good at all?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
hate this
remains to be.
mic.
Mic problems. Anyways,
Mhm.
Lena actually gets the pack of matches and the candle out, and from her other pocket gets out what appears to be a very light structure of thin paper and wire, and unfold it into one of those floating lanterns that you see often Chinese New Year's and whatnot, and just put the candle in it. and then actually hand you the matches, Lily.
Lily is just looking at you. She's not even taking the matches.
Well, Elena's still holding them out. I was going to light this candle for a girl who died tragically after being forced to be the center of a shitstorm she did not deserve. At least I don't think so. But I think it makes more sense for you to light this candle for something that you care for. And you don't have to say what it is you care for. All you have to do is feel. If you have love in your heart, you will light this candle.
Lily just looks at that. It's one of those floating balloons, right?
Mm-hmm.
She shakes her head. You know how bad those are for nature.
I do. But it's better than a helium balloon. You know that there's only a finite amount of helium on the planet, and we're going to run out of helium balloons within our lifetimes. Well, not within our lifetimes now, what am I saying? Within the current people's lifetimes, the helium's going to run out. So people probably 100 years from now aren't going to have helium. But that's, at least this is biodegradable. And she'll actually flip it over and show you a sticker.
See, that girl. I wish things would have gone different.
I wish things were different too, but they're not. So we just make the best of things. So we always have done, always be what we can do. And don't give me this nonsense that your species is different to mine. For sure it is. We still walk the same ground.
I don't need to say that. We all know it. She'll take the matches. She'll light one up. She gets the candle out of the balloon. She'll light the candle. She'll hand it over to Elena.
And Elena will take it, pop it back in its holder, and just wait until the hot air starts filling the little cavity at the top. Sort of holding it a bit away. Uncomfortable fire, I do not like.
You really want that thing to fly now, do you?
Hey?
You really want that thing to fly now, do you?
Yeah. But everything will happen in its own good time.
I don't know how the winds work anymore. That's never my place. Yeah.
And again, I didn't catch anything of that because your mic is really shit, Saskia, so I
Yeah,
think
it's fine. It was fluff anyway.
Yeah, you could have told me all the secrets of the demons. I wouldn't have understood it. Anyways, it. One thing that I will give you just quickly before we fade off into the distance with this scene, is that you will notice that Elena's cat ears are gone.
Such a
You'll
shame.
notice that.
She will actually, when Lily notices that, she'll kind of tug on your ears.
What? Flicks head away. Oh yeah, they just went that one night.
Shame, really.
Things change. Looking down at her body, which is quite rugged up now. I've still got the claws. They're kind of cool.
I could put them back,
Elena just looks at you dumbfounded for a moment. Uh, no. No, thank you. I have enough issues. If only I could pick and choose what appeared when it appeared and how it appeared. That would be nice. But not much of a curse, if it's what you want it to be, is it now?
I don't know. What is a curse? I didn't consider cat ears a curse.
They were cute. But, she'll just shake her head and start rolling down the scarf so that you can see pretty much just the back of her the back and side of her neck where now she's got gills. It's changing and put the scarf back.
Lily will actually lean in closer and kind of almost seem to sniff, see if your scent has also changed to something more fishy.
Elena will actually lean just let you lean in and just go. I don't smell like a fish, do I? I mean, I swim in the bay a lot, so I might. I really need a shower, I think.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at us. Someone who's been around since the dawn of time, and a cursed little creature that's part fish. Talking about girl problems, like having a shower.
Actually, when you look at Lily, there are smudges on her face, and actually there's a piece of straw here and there in her hair. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you might need a shower too, especially if you're going to go out tonight.
Mm, I showered last week.
And I swim in the ocean. I don't see what the problem is. I know people
Oh,
have tried.
I don't know if you still sweat.
No, but you do start getting grubbiness on you. And the city itself has a lot of dust, and the exhaust fumes. Ugh, you don't shower for a while, you barely build those up. You know how they
Mm,
sometimes get into the buildings, like the old architecture, the sandstone, it goes all black, and then they have to gurney it down, but that just removes the patina of time, and all of a sudden the buildings aren't as beautiful anymore. They should do what they did in Vienna and just cut off the main historic buildings. I'm rambling again. Hey, look, it's floating. As the thing starts lifting off, Elena will just follow it with her eyes, clasping her hands in front of her.
yep,
You know what I hope?
it's becoming more human.
No, not even that.
Adding
Maybe
pollution.
I'm just. If you really want, I'll dive into the bay later on and get it out and put it into all 4 parts of recycling, paper, plastic, and wire.
You could do that. But Lily actually
Honestly,
looks at you like dead serious, just staring at you, almost incredulous. What?
yeah, I can.
But you're a leech. Why would you care?
I still have to live on this planet, probably longer than most other people. Why wouldn't I take care of it?
Hmm. You're a leech.
Keep saying it. It's not going to change it.
Sorry, vampire.
Leech is fine. At least I won't ever forget what I am. I'll gloss over it. And that's what pisses me off, Lily. I can tell you because I think you might understand. People who glorify it call themselves Lady so and so, Lord so and so of the night. It's not glorious. It's a responsibility.
She just she got slapped on the ass. My God, and his host. That's it, nothing more. It's not even a responsibility. You're just punished to remain on this shithole a little bit longer than the average human.
You can look at it like that. Or you could simply see what's in front of you and make the best of it. And so this argument comes full circle. I'm making the best of it.
Yeah, but we all have to.
Mm-hmm. Delana will actually just glance at you and actually just tilt her head down until those red eyes are actually looking directly at yours. And just in a little bit of a challenging tone say, I'm not the only one stuck on this shithole.
Yeah, a big difference there.
Yeah, but stuck nonetheless. You can be a flea on the back of a dog or a tick. You're still riding the back of a dog.
No, difference is you have a better place to go. Play your cards well. For
I'm
me,
not
this
sure
is the
about
best.
that either. Yeah, you told me. And I don't know which is more terrifying. To not know where it is you go after you die, or to exactly know where you go when you die.
Maybe you should talk to one of the because of that. I know a few.
Mm, maybe I should. Right now, however, I think I need to go do some recycling and then plot an invasion of Staten Island sometimes. Anyway,
Why? Is that some other vampire group still hanging around there?
no, it's not really that concerns me. Fully, fully lying. So I'm just going to quickly roll that.
Oh, no, we're still not gonna think we're not gonna roll for it. So, then what is?
Well, it was a nice lie in any case.
Fine. I'll fucking make it. I don't even think I can get that many successes. I have to do it by heart because I'm not behind my own computer. Mm, perception. Mm, no. As I said,
Ooh. Hey, it was worth a try.
women, yeah.
I've seen you roll all ones and all tens with that many dice, so But Elena just sort of looks back over at the ocean and just watches the lantern floating merrily away. No, there's something else there that I've heard of. Something to summon evil forces. I don't exactly know what they're talking about. Something that the mages put there, I believe. That's got me very worried. There's
Yeah.
enough evil in this world. Why would you want to bring more into it?
What are they trying then?
All I know is summoning circle.
Hmm.
He did mention Nefandi. I don't know if that's a cult or a branch of mages. Regardless, I need to do a bit more study in that field. As I said, enough people in this world. Don't need to summon more into it right now. What we need is positive charged goo, like in Ghostbusters. Tell me you've watched Ghostbusters. Oh my god, Lily, you are missing out.
Hey, Silas and George were catching me up on movies, okay?
Okay. Okay. Are you a copy of Ghostbusters? Because you haven't lived until you've watched Ghostbusters. In any case, I better go.
Yeah, I'll think on that Staten Island thing.
What was that?
I said I'll think on that Staten Island thing.
You have my number. If you find anything out, I would appreciate at least knowing something.
Fine. Think about
Do
it.
you the same courtesy, of course.
Sorry?
I'll do you the same courtesy, of course, even though I don't think that my investigation will go as well as yours.
Stop fucking flattering.
I haven't even begun. If you want flattery, I'm quite good at that.
Yeah, I want you to stop that. I mean it.
Mind you, I do blush quite easily. Well, I did.
Look, Elena, I have seen your clients in action. I've seen them do things that I myself did not at that moment. I am not, once again I repeat, I am not stupid enough to underestimate anyone. So flattery won't get you anywhere.
I was just being silly anyway.
And you better stop it.
Of course. And I better get off your turf too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elena just looks at you like she wants to say something more, but then doesn't. Instead, just pops his on his back, nice and snug over her nose. Hands go back into pockets, and she'll wander off down the bridge the way she came.
And Lily will follow until halfway on the bridge, and then she'll just watch as Elena disappears into the night. And she'll make sure that, well, she'll actually send some birds after Elena to make sure that she will not return once anytime soon. So she'll probably be following her for the rest of the night. And Lily will turn around and make her way back to Frogs. So we will end the scene. Thank you everybody for watching. And thank you players for playing. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.